Okay, so before we talk about XML file, so in one single class you can define multiple test cases. Okay, whereas in Java, if you want to write one test, you will define public static void main and you print this. And if you want to create one more test case, you create one more Java class like this, new class, and then write it out and select a static void main and define one more test, right? Instead of that, in Testng, there is a feature where you can develop multiple test cases in one single class file. Okay, now how do you differentiate between one test and another? So if you write a test annotation, then immediately Testng treats this as a second test case. Okay, this is your first test case, and when you put second test annotation, that means whatever you define after this annotation will be treated as second test case. Okay, so when you want to define second test case, you have to wrap it in a method. That's the Testng rule. Okay, so demo second test, whatever, this could be name of a test case. Okay, so right now I'm explaining with all the dummy data, real API code, real automation, what we have learned till last lecture will be include that in our coming sections. Okay, before that you need to have understanding of Testng. If you learn this Testng library, which is a core part of a framework completely, then this knowledge, with the knowledge what we are going to take from this section, we will go and build a framework in the later part. Okay, system.println, I would just say bye, that's all, hello and bye. These are two test cases. This could be two. Now you need not write again separate class, you can simply write one more annotation and define like this. And now when you run your test, in the output you will get neat documentation saying that there are two test cases, demo and second test. Total tests run 2 and there are no failures, no skips. Okay, and if you have one more tab here like results of running, if you click that, you see that in a test package called day1 class, there are two test cases, demo and second test, all are passed, that's why green, and test1/1. So like this you will have a detailed report with Testng. Not only this, you will have some HTML reports as well, which we'll be seeing in the coming lectures. Alright, so we know that you can trigger multiple test cases from single class. You can define multiple tests from single class. I'm just starting from the basics. Okay, so by the time you reach this end of the section, you will learn a lot of things. Okay, maybe I may start from the basic hello and bye, but you see that how we will emerge into a neat Testng features framework by end of this section. Okay, so as I told in the previous lecture, you can trigger all these tests from XML file, and that's the heart of this Testng complete framework. Okay, all your configurations, triggers, and happens from that XML file only. Okay, so yeah, if you want to create a Testng XML file for your project, simply right click on your project, Testng tutorial, and come down, you will see this Testng, and you can click on this convert to Testng. So this is how you will XML looks like. Don't worry, I'm going to explain each and every line from this XML file. Click next and just say finish. It will create a ready-made XML for you. Okay, it's very simple. Right click, go to Testng and say convert to Testng. That's all. The XML file will be ready for you. So if you go to that XML file, yeah, so this is what it's defined there. First thing, so you see it here, it says default suite. So Testng always want a higher level as a suite where it should have a neat name. For us it's like test suite. in general, in real time, we will talk something like test suite, right? Okay, so what test suite you are running in this project? That information first you need to provide. This is starting tag and this is ending tag. So suite name, and then inside you have to define test folder. Okay, I will just give you the XML hierarchy which they have designed. First test suite and test folder. It's like shell where all your tests comes and test cases. Okay, so if I want to speak in layman terms, this test folder is something where kind of module. So now you are working in one loan project. Okay, so in that loan there is a personal loan, there is a home loan, and there is a car loan. There are three different type of modules in one loan company. So each module have its own test cases. Okay, so personal loan, cash loan, car loan, and home loan. So for every module you have your own test cases, right? If you have something like that, and each module, all the test cases, you can wrap it as one test name. So this test is nothing but a folder name or a module name. It's up to you how you treat that. But Testng guys gave us a feature that treat that as your module, and inside test cases which belongs to that module you need to define inside this. Okay, let's understand again clearly from the starting. This is test suite, starting tag and ending tag is here. Okay, clear that point. And inside this suite there will be test folders. Okay, collection of test folders is nothing but a test suite. So we have, right now we have only one test folder here. So as we did not give any name, it has taken dummy name. You can change this. So I would take this like as a personal loan. Okay, this is my personal loan. So starting tag, ending tag. So inside this folder we are writing our actual test cases. Test cases are nothing but this Java class files, right? All test cases we are actually writing in this class files, day1.java. So that's why inside this test folder we are defining test case class where exactly all the test cases are stored. Okay, then you might get doubt. Okay, this is fine, but why this one? Why classes and inside again class? Because tomorrow if there are multiple classes which belongs to this personal loan, for example, now I would create one more test, one more class file, and it could be some day2. Okay, even in this folder I am actually focusing on personal loan test cases. Public void p loan. I would just print this. Good. This is one test case. Okay. Yeah, and if you have one more day2 like this, and if you feel that this day2 also belongs to this personal loan category, so inside classes you will define multiple class files which actually comes under this suite. So you can simply say class name equals to, how do you write that class name? Test is a package, right? So you have to define as package dot class name. So test dot day2 and just close the tag. Okay, class tag is opened here and closed here. That's all. So this all comes under a test module. A suite can have multiple modules. Right now we are in this loan department. So loan department is our suite name. Just imagine. Okay, maybe in your company there could be different modules, right? If you are working on banking, there may be credit card department, debit card department, and investment banking department. There are multiple departments and modules. In the same way, in loan department, this is our module test, and inside that we are writing our test cases. Let me remove this. These are all less like comments. Don't worry about them. Okay, so all my test cases I have defined here. Now, how do you run all these test cases? So you have a requirement now that go and run all your personal loan test cases. This is what your client ordered you. What do you do now? So till now, what we can do is go and right click here, run as testng test. 2 test cases will be executed. You will note down. And again, go day 2, click on run as testng, and one more test will execute. Total 3 test cases. This is how you do. But this is not the way in a framework. So all your personal loan test cases, you will tell to your Testng XML file to run. Okay, so on single click, all your test cases should run. Now you see in this XML file, we clearly configured that there is a personal loan module. Inside that, pass all these test cases, day 1, day 2. So run all these test cases. That's what we are telling to our XML file. And now if you right click on this Testng XML file and say run as Testng suite. Okay, this is a suite, right? Ultimately, click on the Testng suite and you see total test run is a 3. You see that 2 tests in here, 1 test here. All the test cases ran together. That's the beauty of having Testng XML file. Today there are only 2 files. In real time, there could be 100 Java class files, isn't it? And if you ask to trigger all the 100 test cases which belongs to this personal loan, what do? Will you go and right click on every test 100 times to run all those? No. You will simply create an XML file and then write like this. Create a personal loan test module. Inside that module, open the classes tag, and these is all classes, right? For each and every class, define like this, class, and if you have 100, define all this here and simply trigger this. And that's all. All your 100 test cases will run on single shot and give you as a feedback like this. You see that entire loan department module, and these are all the logs, and total ran 3. And if you go to running suite, you will get clear information. Okay, so this is just a basic introduction to XML. You can do a lot more on this. Okay, this is just a basic advantage you have with this XML. And in the next lectures, you will realize the importance of having this XML and configuring and controlling our test cases from this file. Right? See you in the next lecture. Thank you.